Why do we need? Why do we need publicly funded NPR? Why? Why do we need that? The way that the government should work, the way that this should work is that the private sector should always, and I mean always, be given the first, given preference here. It is always better. I know people don't see it this way, especially if they look at government as having solutions to our problems, but the private sector should always be given preference. It should only be done by the government if it has to be done by the government. That's really the way that we should look at this. And, you can make the argument, even if it has to be done by the government, in most instances, does it need to be done at all? But this idea that says that the government should just be involved in everything, that we should publicly be funding all sorts of things, is part and parcel of the problem that we have in this country today. We definitely don't need government funding, a lot of things, but government funding media, that's almost I think you can make the case it's a conflict of interest. It's a conflict of interest. If you have the purse strings being controlled by a Congress that's supposed to be held accountable by a media outlet that is then funded in part, or I know there's a whole debate about where the funding actually comes from. But you know what would make it a lot less complicated is if we just got the government out of it.